I am just about to use the new camper bracing for the first time. So we need to push down the button there to release the swing out arm for the dualies. Make my way through the blackberry bushes. Okay, so we have two arms here. This one connects there, and this one connects here. So I have two braces connected to the front left and right camper jacks now that are going to do a much more solid job of holding things stable. Okay, so let me just got to undo the bolt here and there, and then attach this and that, and then we'll be ready to lift the camper off the truck. I do have to disconnect the chains. So, all right. Okay, so I have the rear, or the new braces are attached, and it is definitely much more stable. It does not wobble anything like what it used to. So I'm pretty happy with how this is all working. So it's a double brace system. I've got the 1-inch EMT conduit here, and the 1.25-inch C channel up here. And then it has double bracing, or double clamped here, so that the clamp doesn't slip, and the lower clamp, the locking clamp, works as a mount for the flood or road driving lights. This is actually a ditch light, and so the camper jack is with the jacks swung out. They're a little bit wider than my driveway, so I've got about 3 layers of brick crisscrossed and packed under there, and then a piece of steel that goes from the driveway out over the brick, and does a pretty good job. So anyway, I am happy with it. It's stable enough that I'm not going to worry about putting a jack stands under here tonight. I'll do it maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow I get the alarm and remote start installed in the truck camper, and that should be good, I hope. Okay, so there you go. You can see both rods, stabilizers for the jacks, coming down at a little steeper than a 45-degree angle, and they have that second bracket up above, and then they both go into Simpson brackets here, and you can see that they're pretty heavy gauge brackets too. And this is another thing I did here too, is I got some 4-inch perforated conduit. You see the holes there. And this is an adapter that goes from what do they call it, triple wall or foundation drain pipe to standard Schedule 40 PVC. And you need this adapter so that the fitting will slip inside to here, and then back here it slips inside the coupler that comes with the drain pipe. And one thing you do here is you see how I have that cut around here, and that allows the angle to slip in, and it just makes it a little bit more stable for stowing it. This way it doesn't wobble in there. So anyway, it works out pretty good. Just rinse your sewer pipe out after use, and it will dry and vent out nicely there. Okay, so that's it. And then also another thing I did here too is I added some 2x2 by 1/8 aluminum angle to reinforce this back corner here. It wasn't sealing, and there was a little bit of dry rot going on, so I need to remount the light fixture, and I gotta get that little metal trim piece on, and then I need to go and get some more stainless steel bolts. These are old ones, years old, and so anyway, now the camper won't get water infiltrating into the corner here anymore. And you see how it's all very heavily bolted in here. This is a through bolt, and this one here is another through bolt. And I'm going to put another through bolt right about here. I believe I can do it. So, alrighty. That takes care of this, and then tomorrow morning I go and get the alarm done. The F-250 already has an alarm, and yeah, it's funny, you can see the F-250 sits about 3 or 4 inches higher than the F-550, but the F-550 doesn't feel a thing when I put the camper on it. And the F-250 doesn't feel anything either now, because it has that 6+1 4,400 pound set of rear leaf springs, and it's got the 3-leaf up front, which is like the snowplow springs, so it's very heavy duty. And then you can see I've got all new U-joints, heavy duty U-joints, no cheap crap. There's the Gibson headers, stainless steel, not steel. I want these things to last a while. All right, let's call it a night and go to bed and get up in the morning to put my alarm system in. Okay.